Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us today. If you are tuning in from somewhere around the world, tell me where you're from and what kind of business you have, because I'd love to know where you're from, who's watching this. All right. So today we are going to talk about 3 ways to plug $1 million leak in your company. And a few things that we're going to talk about today is understanding your employees' motivations and pain points, setting frequent meetings to discuss what employees care about, and encouraging healthy work-life balance with your employees. So we're going to talk about some new research that the PARO shows that work-life balance is valued over compensation in 2022. So that's pretty interesting information. And what you really need to know as a plumbing contractor, a plumbing business owner, to properly grow your business and your team while reducing your employee turnover. So my name is Caitlin, and I'm the owner of Citizen Virtual Business Services. We're a virtual bookkeeping company, and our goal is to help 7-figure plumbing contractors to increase their profits without spending any more time in their books. And so I know exactly how much losing an employee can actually cost a business because I have employees for my business and I work with many plumbing contractors and other industries that have employees and how much that really costs. So we're going to kind of jump right into our topic today. And our first point is really understanding our employees' motivators and what their pain points are. So it's more important than ever that plumbing contractors and business owners listen to the needs of their employees and adapt their business accordingly. And I know that seems a little bit counterintuitive, but some recent research from the PARO made it clear that earning a larger paycheck is no longer a motivator for adhering to a 9-to-5 schedule. So if your employees aren't motivated by money or dollar signs, then you as the business owner really need to determine what they are motivated by and begin to implement some of those strategies that everyone can benefit from. So current research is saying that employees value a work-life balance over compensation. So common pain points for them may be that they're taking time away from their house, their family, or the activities that they enjoy. And so I want you to think about your current employees and think about this question. Try and see if you can answer it. Why do they go to work every day? And how invested in your company are they? And if you can't answer that, it's time to ask your employees and allow your employees to answer anonymously if they feel the need to, and use those answers to determine what motivates your employees. Because you can't fix a problem when you don't really know what's causing it in the first place. So that leads right to point number 2. Set frequent meetings to discuss what your employees actually care about. And these meetings might be done monthly, they might be done quarterly, really kind of depends on the size of your business and the needs of your employees. And during these meetings, you're going to want to listen to their frustrations, listen to their dreams, and what they want their future to look like. And maybe this is kind of uncomfortable for you, or maybe you are worried they're not going to say something that they're going to say something that you don't want to hear. But by doing this and by opening that conversation up and opening the door to have that transparency, you're going to create a space for your team to continue to grow and form together while you're sharing things that you're working on with them, what they want with their future. So are you able to adapt your company culture to fit the dreams of your employees? And are you and your business part of their goals? So we want to keep in mind that when an employee voices a frustration, the goal on your end is to listen and to take constructive steps to alleviate that frustration. You don't want to take it personally. This is business, not personal. So, but the one thing you definitely want to do is show your employees that you value them. That will make them want to stay with your company for a lot longer. All right, point number 3, encourage a healthy work-life balance in your company. A 2017 article in Forbes stated that allowing flexible work schedules is one of the top ways an employer can reduce employee turnover. Pretty interesting, right? So flexible work schedule can let employees adjust their work time and sometimes their location. And that allows your employees to create a work-life balance for themselves. Now, is this possible 100% within a plumbing company? Maybe not. You're dealing with homeowners and you're dealing with maybe businesses that need your employees to be on site at certain times. But maybe creating some sort of a program that allows the team to enjoy things outside of work, allow them to attend to their appointments and take care of their families. So creating some sort of maybe a flexible time within the day that they have. So I'm sure you can find ways to offer flexibility, maybe like a flexible lunchtime or flexible hours within the day, like I said, or even maybe flexible days off, something like that. And sometimes maybe even hiring like a freelancer can be a little bit more cost effective than like a full-time employee. And then you have access to some of their specialized talent. And then sometimes quick turnaround with deliverables. So you'll have to assess whether that's able to work within your business model. And sometimes maybe it can, but sometimes maybe not. So the main takeaway really is to understand that your employees have a life outside of work. And when they are able to live their lives, they're going to be more satisfied, less distracted, and honestly, less likely to quit their jobs. So maybe some ideas that you can use to potentially facilitate kind of a healthy work culture, work-life balance within the company. You could offer some team bonding exercises, maybe a couple office parties a year, and maybe an annual family picnic for everybody in your company with their families would be nice. So what are the big takeaways? I hope you're able to see how important providing an environment that allows for that healthy work-life balance can be for your business growth. Ever since the pandemic, employees are requesting and really demanding more time to do things that they enjoy. And can you blame them? It's been tough for all of us. If you don't have flexibility in place and you struggle with employee retention and growth, maybe it's time to think about your business model, potentially restructuring or being flexible in that, or maybe even testing what it might be like to manage team members with flexible schedules. So that's it for today. If you need support on this, please feel free to comment below with next steps, and I can reach out to you, talk about how we might be able to help you with some of these ideas and some of these things. If you don't currently have a team to support you in this, that's fine. It's perfectly fine for what you're doing, but maybe that's a goal that you have for the future. And if you know somebody who could benefit from hearing this information, please share this video with them or tag them below and we'll reach out to them as well. All right, on that note, we're going to sign off, and I hope this information was really helpful to you guys. Please let me know in the comments below if you have any questions or concerns.